Well, good morning, everyone. Well, I was wondering for days and trying to dig why that police beating down Memphis was so quiet in the media compared to other police beatings we've seen in the past. And I realized, yes, all the five officers were all black, and it was on black, but that's never stopped them before. I mean, not to the point of going after white officers, or like what we saw up in Minnesota with George Floyd when one was black. Anyway, three of them were minorities. But after looking, it seems like the not New York City Council, the Memphis City Council didn't think the police process of becoming a police officer was fair. They thought it was too strict and kept a lot of people from becoming a police officer. Well, no kidding. That's the way it should be. So they came up with their own hiring process, it seems like, to the point where it looks like these five officers they hired were part of a gang called the Vice Lords. And they were carrying out orders from their gang leaders to do a beatdown. And it seems like a lot of these officers were doing previous beatings and recorded it on their phones, which has now been, discovered by the people, by the IG or Internal Affairs, on who's investigating the five officers. So here you go. The same people says these officers are poorly trained. The same group of politicians say officers need better training, lowered the standards, and hired 5 gang members from the Vice Lords. Hence, why this police beating has not been given the attention. As bad as the Rodney King was, and that was bad. 5 guys beating him with nightsticks, despite the fact that he was high on PCP. Tyree Nichols, I want to say toxology report when it comes out. I seriously doubt he had anything in him, because the poor guy was crying for his mother. He's getting beaten down by 5 officers. 5 gang members, what it seems like. All on a traffic stop. So, your politicians, your government, taxpayer money at work, everyone. I will try to find some links below. It's going to be hard. I don't expect anything to come out on this and on Google, so I might have to go on Bing or DuckDuckGo. But there you go. Your government trying to equalize the playing field by hiring gang members to carry out police duties. Evil has infiltrated everywhere in this country. And I bet if you dig a little deeper, these city council members were probably all backed by George Soros. Talk to you later. Let me know what you think.